Coming up next, Percy. Coming up next, Brady. Coming up next, Velma. Coming up next, Daphne. Coming up next, Daria. Coming up next, Maria. Coming up next, Naruto Shippuden. Coming up next, Sailor Moon Super. Coming up next, Dragon Ball. Coming up next, Dragon Ball Z. Coming up next, Toriko. Coming up next, Shaman King. Coming up next, One Piece. Coming up next, Fairy Tail. Coming up next, Beach. Coming up next, Bleach. Coming up next, Carbonara. Coming up next, Spaghetti. Coming up next, Harvey Birdman. Coming up next, Edna and Harvey series. Coming up next, Nestle, all-purpose cream. Coming up next, Dynasty. Coming up next, Nestle, all-purpose cream. Coming up next, Dynasty.